Attention! If your idea of home heating is just cranking up the thermostat, you're missing out on ancient secrets that could change everything. Smash that subscribe button so you never miss a breakthrough like this. Picture a house high in the snowy mountains, surrounded by biting winds. Yet inside there's a gentle, silent warmth, not from fire or furnace, but from the house itself. No wires, no pipes, just comfort rising from thick sunlit walls. This isn't fantasy. It's a real, forgotten technology. Heating a home with only the sun, glass, and a dark wall. Why don't we see these clever walls everywhere? The answer lies in forgotten inventions and tradition. Let's uncover the lesson this silent warmth holds for our future. Our story begins in ancient Rome, where builders understood the sun's power. Roman villas and bathhouses face south, letting winter sunlight flood in and warm thick stone walls. These walls absorbed heat by day and released it at night, keeping interiors comfortable. Romans even built early greenhouses, specularia, to grow food in winter using sun-facing walls and translucent covers. This wasn't high technology, just smart, intuitive design. For centuries, cultures in cold climates relied on sun-warmed walls for comfort. But as cheap fuels like coal and oil took over, this wisdom faded, replaced by the brute force of combustion. The subtle art of solar design became a whisper, nearly lost to time. Fast forward to the Industrial Revolution. In 1881, American inventor Edward Morse patented a solar air heater. His device? A dark metal plate inside a glass-fronted box on a sun-facing wall. Sunlight heated the plate, warming air that circulated naturally into the house. A simple, self-powered system. Morse's invention was brilliant, but ignored. Fossil fuels were the future, and solar seemed quaint. His patent gathered dust, and homes kept burning fuel for warmth. Morse's clear blueprint for clean, free heat was overlooked in the rush of industrial progress. The idea of a sun-catching wall became a forgotten footnote. For decades, homes were built without regard for the sun's path. Morse's vision was ahead of its time, waiting for rediscovery. The world wasn't ready for such sensible simplicity. In the 1950s, French engineer Félix Trombe revived the sun wall concept in the snowy Pyrenees. He built houses with massive, dark, south-facing concrete walls, covered by glass a few inches away. This Trombe Wall stored solar heat by day and released it at night, keeping homes warm without fuel or electricity. Trombe's prototype house in Odelio stayed comfortable through harsh winters, powered only by sunlight. The wall worked silently, needing no moving parts or controls. When the oil crisis hit in the 1970s, interest in Trombe's design soared. Scientists and architects saw a proven practical alternative to fossil fuels. The Trombe Wall became a symbol of hope, a modern answer rooted in ancient wisdom. It showed that comfort and sustainability could go hand in hand. The world finally took notice of this elegant passive solar solution. The forgotten Roman principle had returned, refined for a new era. The Trombe Wall's genius is its simplicity. Sunlight passes through glass and strikes a heavy wall, usually concrete or brick. The wall absorbs the sun's energy, heating up throughout the day. At night, it slowly releases this stored warmth into the house. No switches, no fuel, just a steady, natural flow of heat. The Trombe Wall is a quiet revolution in home heating. Scientists put the Trombe Wall to the test in US labs. Results were striking. In sunny, cold climates, a Trombe Wall could supply up to 70% of a home's winter heat. Materials were simple: concrete, glass, paint, and costs were reasonable, especially for new construction. Once built, the wall needed no fuel or electricity and almost no maintenance. Savings on heating bills quickly paid back the investment. Compared to gas furnaces, complex, noisy and polluting, the Trombe Wall was silent, durable and clean. For every unit of energy used to build it, the wall returned many more in free heat over its lifetime. Studies confirmed its efficiency and reliability. The numbers told a clear story. This was a proven, sustainable solution. Yet, despite the evidence, Trombe walls remained rare. Why didn't this simple technology become standard? The Trombe Wall worked, but tradition and bureaucracy stood in the way. Builders and architects stuck to familiar systems: furnaces, radiators and standard building codes. In the 1970s and 80s, codes didn't mention Trombe walls, making approval difficult. Construction industries were built around selling products: boilers, heat pumps, not passive designs. There was no lobby or marketing for sun walls, just a few passionate advocates. Contractors weren't trained to build them, and homeowners didn't know to ask. The path of least resistance was to keep building the old way. The wisdom wasn't disproven, it was simply sidelined by habit and paperwork. The knowledge survived in small circles of solar enthusiasts and eco-builders. But mainstream construction moved on, leaving the Trombe Wall behind. The solution was quiet, but the marketplace was loud. So the sun wall remained a hidden gem, waiting for rediscovery. The Trombe Wall reminds us that progress isn't always about complexity. The knowledge is still here, in books, papers, and the hands of skilled builders. Anyone can build a Trombe Wall today, especially in new homes with a bit of planning. For existing houses, it's a bigger project, but possible. The key is to see a house as a living system, not a sealed box fighting the elements. Embracing passive solar design means independence from fuel prices and grids. It's a quiet, sustainable way to live, using the sun's gift with almost no cost. As we search for better ways to live, the wisdom of the past offers powerful lessons. The materials, science and need are all here. All it takes is curiosity and the courage to build differently.